Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout day for Monday, August 10th. I hope you all had a great and fun-filled weekend and are recovering from Friday, or are completely recovered. Today's workout, we are doing some back squats up front with some lightning fast squats and burpees in our conditioning portion for today. So should serve to be an awesome workout, a little bit faster than we've gone before, with a lot more rest, so that's a bonus. Up front, our back squats for today. If you are in person, we're doing 4 sets of 5 back squats. As a progression, your goal is to build to a tough set of 5. So we're looking for a moderately heavy stimulus today. You should feel like at the end you should have maybe 1 to 2 reps in reserve. This shouldn't be an all-out 5-rep max, but it should be a challenging load for 5 reps. We're looking for you to take about 90 seconds to 2 minutes of rest between sets. If you were at home, you were doing something similar. You're doing 4 sets of 5 per leg of a rear foot elevated split squat with a dumbbell. This can be also unweighted if you don't have a good object to fit in your front rack position. And then 5 per leg of a single leg RDL. So we're going after some single leg stuff. This just prevents excessive squatting volume as to replace a heavy stimulus. So for the back squat today, if you were in person, bars are going to be on the back. We're going to adopt a squat with stance. Toes can be slightly turned out, whatever is most comfortable for you width-wise. Start shoulder width and go in or out from there based on your comfort level. And then from here, what we're going to do is pull down on that bar so knuckles are overneath. This just helps prevent the shoulders from flaring and secures the bar on the back. From here, think about going straight down in between your feet. And as you work even lower, you're going to push your hips back behind you as you arrive in the bottom of that squat. From here, you're going to drive straight up into that bar so you can maintain a nice vertical chest position versus kicking the hips out back and straightening the knees prematurely and then leveraging from the back to come straight up. Okay, so again, we're coming straight down with our hips and working our way back as we get lower, and then from here we're going to drive down through our feet up into the bar to stand tall. For our at-home variation, we are finding a ledge, like this box here. It could be a stair, it could be a chair, but it needs to be fairly stable. You're going to prop your foot up. You're going to hold a load in your front rack position, and you're going to go down on one leg and up. Note that I'm not straightening my knees like that or like this, and keeping a slight bend in that knee the whole way through. So this should really be focusing on the front leg, in this case my left right now. I'm going to maintain a constant forward lean. So you'll notice that my torso is not straight up all the way. I have a slight lean over my foot, and I'm just going to keep that lean constant as I go up and down. I'm not going to make it bigger as I go down, okay, or less as I go up. I'm just going to keep it constant. Very similar to how you might lean during a squat as you go down. Again, same thing for a squat. You want to keep it constant as well, relatively. From there, we're going to go to a single leg RDL, 5 per side. You're going to hold the weight in the opposite hand that you were doing of the leg that you're doing the movement with. So if the weight's in my left hand, I'm going to stand on my right leg. I'm going to trace that weight down my leg, decelerating as I go, accelerating as I come up. You'll notice that I'm dragging my back heel. I can lift it if I feel comfortable and I feel like my balance can be maintained. That's fine. Or you can keep it on the ground. And think about going fast, slower on the way down, faster on the way up. After those single leg RDLs, take about a 60 to 90 second rest. Again, going through 4 times. From here, we're going to get into part B. Part B is really designed for speed and maximum reps. So, how it's going to flow is 5 rounds, 4 reps, 30 seconds, as many reps as you can of burpee box jumps. Directly into 30 seconds, as many reps as you can of dumbbell cyclist squats. You will then get a 2.5 minute rest. Okay, so this is going to test again our speed and our ability to maintain a constant power output for the entire minute of work. If you know up front that that burpee box jump movement, that combination of movements is going to slow you down, pick either the burpee or the box jump, the faster of the two, to do throughout that entire minute. So for example, if I'm someone who looks at that and says, ooh, I think I'm only gonna get 3 to 5 burpee box jumps within that 30-second window, just because there's a lot going on within that movement, I'm just gonna pick box jumps and see if I can get 10 to 12 to do in that minute. I'm gonna forego the burpees. This is not to say that, oh, I don't like burpees, so I'm not gonna do them. It's more that if they slow me down too much, I'd rather pick a movement that I can work through quicker so I can get that response we're looking for, okay? Which is just quick muscle contractions and a decent amount of burn in the legs. Burpee box jump would look like this. Jump down from my burpee, jump up, and jump up to my box, stand tall, and then I'm jumping down or stepping down into my next burpee. Our cyclist squats, and you'll notice that the weight that we've recommended should feel lighter than normal. That's okay. Again, we're looking for a high number of reps, so we're not going to be performing these with a lot of load. What we will need, though, is a plate or a book to elevate our heels for that cyclist squat. Alright, so I'm standing on a plate. This is about a 10-pound plate, 15 pounds will work well. A book would work well, or any sort of other small riser. I'm going to put that dumbbell in a goblet squat position. My feet are going to be about hip width if possible, maybe slightly wider. And I'm going to squat up and down for 30 seconds. Okay, the cyclist squat generally dominates the quads the most. So this is a bit of a, this will be a bit of a fun kind of quad gains workout. Because that cyclist squat will really push the quad to work the most during that squat versus loading the hips. Again, we'll take a 2.5 minute rest. We'll go through 5 rounds. Try to maintain the same number of reps for each movement and in total for the entire 5 rounds. All right, that is today's workout for Monday. Have an awesome workout and have a great start to the week.